This was an experiment worthy of being recorded in history. A young volunteer walked towards a transmission device. This was no ordinary machine. It was a wormhole discovered by humans, one end of which was on Earth, and the other end connected to the first satellite of Mars. As soon as this volunteer entered it, they could instantly travel across hundreds of millions of kilometers and reach the Mars satellite base. As expected, a few seconds later, the volunteer's figure really appeared in the receiving device of the Mars satellite base. The experiment was successful, indicating that humanity would break free from the constraints of light-year distances and usher in a new era. However, the researchers didn't enjoy their joy for long. They soon discovered that the volunteer transmitted over was a bit unusual. Obviously, there were serious unknown side effects during the transmission process. This accident was enough to immediately halt any scientific project, but Dr. Matt, the head of the Phobos base, was not convinced. He defended himself to his colleagues on Earth, explaining that a complete human being was broken down at the atomic level, and then precisely reassembled at a distant location. During this process, minor problems were inevitable. Maybe there were some hidden diseases in the volunteers themselves. With this argument, he disregarded the potential risks and continued the experiment. However, due to the inability to find new volunteers, Dr. Matt decided to take the lead himself. As long as he could successfully return to Earth, it would indicate that the experiment was feasible. In the eyes of everyone, Matt decisively entered the room, but unexpectedly, his departure triggered a disastrous consequence. The power of the entire Phobos base began to collapse.
Warning. Power failure. Backup systems engaging.
Matt's assistant, Laura, wanted to activate the backup power supply, but just at that moment, this accident completely cut off communication between the Phobos base and Earth. Not long after, a space peacekeeping force received orders to go to the Mars base to investigate the situation. But when they arrived at the Phobos base and tried to establish communication with it, they received no response. The base's door was closed, and the artificial intelligence system couldn't be awakened. This situation was rare, and everyone felt a bit uneasy. Fortunately, Professor Gordon was familiar with the base. He pointed out that the base had an emergency entrance. They might be able to enter through there. The situation was urgent. The captain emphasized the mission details to all the members. The base had an unknown accident before their arrival, causing the main power system to fail, and a brief audio had been sent out 4 years ago, filled with human screams. It seems that there is a great danger in the base. Everyone has to be on high alert. The team members were fully armed and sneaked into this strange base through the emergency entrance. Sure enough, as the team went deeper, terrifying signs appeared one after another. They first discovered a dead scientist's body, and on the adjacent wall, there were distorted words written with blood. The team members scanned using their personal artificial intelligence systems. The analysis results showed that this text was highly similar to the ancient Sumerian language on Earth. The translation meant that a terrifying creature is coming to retrieve its own belongings, and they are extremely angry and about to unleash a massacre. It's obvious that they are the culprits who caused the base to go out of control, and they are now lurking inside. Indeed, one of the team members' light detector started to alarm. This indicates that there are lives ahead, but when he turned around,
Oh my god.